The iPhone 17 leaks are everywhere. But which ones are real and which are pure clickbait? Today we break them down: design, camera, display, chip, battery, and price predictions. Let's start with the biggest rumor: the new edge-to-edge invisible bezel. Some leaks show a complete all-screen front, no notch, no island. Real or fake? Likely real. Apple's patents show significant progress in under-display cameras. This has been the holy grail for a while, and the technology is finally getting mature enough for Apple's high standards. Expect the Face ID sensors and front camera to disappear under the screen, giving us that truly uninterrupted immersive experience. Now the camera bump, rumors say it's finally going flat. Some leaks claim a hidden camera row that looks like a black card on the back. Real or fake? This one is mostly fake. Apple isn't known for such drastic, almost jarring redesigns of the rear camera system. That concept art looks cool, but it doesn't fit their design language. But a thinner bump? That is very possible. Each year, Apple refines the camera module, and slimming down that bump is a constant goal. What about the materials? New titanium edges might come to all models, not just the Pro lineup. This would be a huge upgrade for the standard models, bringing that premium feel and durability to everyone. It makes sense for streamlining their manufacturing process too. Let's move on to the display. Will we finally see 120Hz promotion on all models? This leak is highly likely. Apple has no reason to hold it back now. Keeping the base models at 60Hz feels dated, and it's time for the entire lineup to feel buttery smooth. We can also expect a brighter outdoor mode. Apple has been pushing the peak brightness on its displays year after year, and the iPhone 17 will almost certainly continue that trend, making it even easier to see your screen in direct sunlight. But what about those wilder rumors like a foldable iPhone? Sadly, that's fake, at least for the iPhone 17. While Apple is definitely experimenting with foldable tech, all reliable sources say a foldable iPhone is still years away. They won't release it until the technology is perfect. However, under-display sensors are very real. We already talked about the camera, but this could also apply to other ambient light and proximity sensors. And finally, the rumor of micro-lens array OA is real and very exciting. This technology helps direct light more efficiently, which means you get a brighter screen without using more power, leading to better battery life. Okay, let's talk about the camera upgrades. A 48-megapixel ultra-wide lens is very likely. Apple upgraded the main camera in the iPhone 15, and bringing that high-resolution sensor to the ultra-wide is the next logical step. It'll mean sharper, more detailed wide-angle shots with better cropping potential. We're also hearing about a new periscope camera. This is a big one for zoom. Forget the current limitations. Some rumors are pointing to a true 10x optical zoom. This leak seems very credible for the Pro Max or a new Ultra model, finally catching up to and potentially surpassing the competition in long-range photography. Of course, hardware is only half the story. Expect major low-light improvements across all lenses, driven by both better sensors and smarter software. And speaking of software, AI photo processing will be the star of the show. Imagine your phone not just taking a picture, but intelligently understanding the scene to optimize colors, lighting, and details in real time. This is where Apple's new chip comes in. The A19 Pro chip will focus heavily on AI and energy efficiency. This leak is almost 100% real. Every new Apple chip brings a leap in performance, but this time the focus will be on the neural engine. We're talking about significantly faster on-device AI for everything from photography to Siri. You can also expect better ray tracing for more realistic graphics in games, and all of this will be done with even greater battery efficiency. Apple's goal is to make the phone smarter and faster without you having to reach for the charger. They're also working on better heat reduction, so the phone stays cool even during intense gaming sessions. Now for everyone's favorite topic, battery and charging. We can definitely expect longer battery life. It's a combination of a more efficient A19 chip, a power-saving display, and potentially a slightly larger battery. Apple improves this every year. But what about the graphene battery myth? Sadly, this is fake. Apple isn't moving to graphene anytime soon. It's a promising technology, but it's not ready for mass production at the scale Apple needs. What about charging? We'll probably see faster MagSafe charging speeds, making wireless top-ups more convenient. As for the port, will it be USB-C 2.0 or 3.0 on all models? Hopefully, Apple gives the faster USB 3 speeds to the standard models this time around. not just the Pro. And the reverse wireless charging rumor keeps popping up. The idea of charging your AirPods on the back of your iPhone is great. But sources are still split on whether it's just finally ready for the iPhone 17. We'll have to wait and see. With all these upgrades, what's going to happen with the price? A price hike is possible, but likely only for the Pro Max or a rumored new Ultra variant. Apple might introduce a new, top-tier model that sits above the Pro Max, packed with the absolute best features like that 10x zoom, and that would carry a premium price. The standard and Pro models will likely stay close to their current pricing. We might also see the base storage finally get a bump to 256 gigabytes on the Pro models, which would be a welcome change for everyone shooting high-resolution photos and videos. So when can we actually get our hands on it? Most trusted sources in the supply chain agree the iPhone 17 lineup is set for a September 2025 reveal. Apple loves its historical patterns, and a fall launch event is almost a guarantee. As we get closer, you'll see a lot more leaks. But stick to trusted sources and be wary of those crazy, too good to be true fake renders. Apple's final design is usually a refinement, not a complete revolution. So let's do a final verdict. What's real? A thinner camera bump, under-display tech for a true all-screen front, a majorly improved A19 chip, and better displays and battery life across the board. These are the upgrades you can realistically get excited about. And what's fake? A foldable iPhone 17 isn't happening. That hidden camera bar design is just a concept. Now you know the truth behind the hype, the real versus the fake. You can decide for yourself if the iPhone 17 is worth waiting for. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tech breakdowns.